In the heads or tails video, we demonstrated how we can have a variable called answer, but it contains a string of text of the word heads, and we can have a separate variable called computer pick which contain the word tails. So variables can only contain one value at a time. We had a situation where the computer pick variable started as a 0 or 1, and then that value changed into a word. With this program we're going to make now, the password generator, we need to evolve this. We need a data structure that can hold more than one value at a time. So we're going to use a concept called arrays. To demonstrate how arrays work, I've used this medication container, and you can see there is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. So similar to the variables, the actual data structure itself has a name. In this case it's ADJ, which stands for adjective. And inside each one of these places is a word. Let's look at a few. So in the 0 index, we've got the word happy. Inside the 3 index, we've got the word ghastly. And inside the 6 index, we've got the word shiny. So there is an adjective word in every place. Well, how our program is going to work is that we're going to pick a random number between 0 and 6, and whatever that random number is, let's say we pick a 2, it will then call out the word that is inside that place. So just to demonstrate, I'm going to use a dice roll. And then when we make our program, we will have a 0 through to 6 options. So let's try. So in this case, our program has called a 6. And has picked the word shiny. So that's one array. Our program to make the random password is going to actually have 3 arrays: adjective, noun, and number. Our program will pick a random number for adjective, a random number for noun, and then a random number for number. Then the final step is that a copy of all those numbers gets put into some form of output. So a copy of this word will get put in here. A copy of this word will get put in here. And a copy of these numbers will go in here. And as far as our user will see, the password generated will be darkbones 82. Now that we've looked at that conceptually, let's look at building the programs. So let's just have a look how this works. So this is useful for when you've signed up to a new website and you need to come up with a password. And so this application will create a password that you can use. If we look in Python over here, every time we run it, we get random passwords. And in JavaScript, if we look over here, okay, so how does this work? In Scratch, we have 3 arrays. So an array holds multiple values. We've got an adjective array that has 7 values in it. We've got a noun array, and we have number array. And basically how it works is it picks one from each column to the output. So it might say ghastly apricot 13 or blue camel 26. So if we have a quick look at the code, and I will go into this in more depth later on, but you'll see it says join a random item from the first array with the item from the second array and an item of the third array. And when you click on the green flag, that's your output. So it is a very straightforward program to make. If we have a look in Python, we've set up 3 arrays here. Again, this array is called adjective, contains 7 values. noun and number. Key difference is that in Python and JavaScript, to get these values, they're zero based. In Scratch, it starts at 1 through to 7. In Python, we'd be looking at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we picked a random number of 3, it would go 0, 1, 2, 3. And again, I will get more into this detail later on. So we have our arrays, and this is just to give us some space separation, password generator, and we have a built-in method that we use from this once we call it in, and it says pick a random choice from here. So that's nice and easy. It just went happy light 97, but how it worked is it went 0 to 7 and joins them together. In JavaScript, we've got the same arrays here. Slight difference, we need the variable keyword and we need to conclude each one with a semicolon. In JavaScript, we have to create a random generator that picks a number between 0 and 7. And what the output will do is it says, pick a number here between 0 and 7 and grab it from this array. Again, pick another random number between 0 and 7 and grab it out of this array. Pick another random number between 0 and 7 and grab it out of this array, and then concatenate them all to the output to give the user the password. Okay, so what I'm going to do